Hey guys, it's Tara by Tess. I am making a video because I'm losing my voice. So for those of you I told I would do your readings this weekend, I'm trying to catch up, but I'm losing my voice now. I need to try to save it because you have to teach on Monday. I always lose my voice twice a year. It's just part of being a teacher. So I was going to be caught up this weekend. So those of you who haven't received your reading yet, as soon as I get my voice where it's not like this anymore, you'll get your reading. So I'll email you too, because there's not very many of you left. I thought I was going to be caught up. Oh. Alright, thought I'd do a really short reading for all zodiac signs for this weekend. So what messages are there for all zodiac signs from now through Sunday, September 17th? What messages are there for all zodiac signs? Oh wait, I forgot I already shuffled. Alright, well it doesn't ever hurt to do it again. Man, okay. Yes, I'm being quiet. My throat hurts. That was my fault, you guys. Okay. Oh, there's 4. Okay, wow. That's our whole reading right there. Wonder. I'll pull some clarifiers. Well, I think it's definitely for Aries, but there's also a fire sign involved, or it could be an Aries involved. Okay. Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, so coming to reality about something. Trying not to live in a fantasy. And being emotional, like love being denied. Okay. And what it looks like to me is you've made a decision to end something. Like something's been going around and around in your brain, you decided to end something. Your decision is, what you've been juggling is, should you move on? Or should you not be brave and take that step and be stuck in your ways in a bad way? It looks like whoever you're trying to decide about, because it's a person. It could be a boss, it could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, could be somebody younger than you, could be a kid. But I would definitely feel fire signs right around here for sure. That's what you're deciding about. This is not taking that step, not going out there and dating. This is somebody who's definitely stuck in their ways. It could be bored. This could also be excitement as well. It could be that there's too much. You're thinking about just hightailing it out of there. So this could all be one decision as well. But you feel like you've been juggling too much and you just dropped it. I could definitely see that for sure. I feel like there's going to be some kind of a written message about moving on. Man, okay. My throat hurts. I think I need to pull another clarifier. I think I saw 3 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is definitely moving houses. I hadn't thought about this for a second, you guys, and I didn't say it. Emperor reversed, I was thinking about a boss. Like being bad, you want to leave a boss, or you're changing bosses, or you no longer want to be the boss. And this is somebody heading out, and so is this. Somebody could actually really be moving houses, or they could be leaving a job and moving. It could be moving a job, or it could be moving houses because you're moving jobs. That's why the Emperor was here. I think if you stay stuck in your ways, it's going to lead to some kind of a material change. Because it just says financial and material changes. It doesn't necessarily mean bad, although I usually see it as negative. That's in almost every case I've ever had, it's been negative. When I've read for myself, I try to spin it more positively because that's what I like to do, so I can't really read for myself. And it ends up being bad. So, right, why is the Page of Wands reversed? Somebody may be getting kicked out of the house. Okay, we have the Hierophant, the Chariot, and the Five of Swords. Oh, Five of Swords on love readings never good. But if it's about work, it's a bully. And my cat is being crazy. It's because he knows I can't yell at him. So you could be dealing with a Taurus and a Cancer and an Aries. Or this is for you guys. Looks like somebody's not wanting to take a chance on dating or any new opportunity or project because of Five of Swords, which is, it says conflict and defeat, but it's more like bullying, rudeness, and with the Emperor, okay, it's always a criminal, sorry. And when he's in reverse, he's a tyrant. So whoever this person is pretty bad. They could be religious. I don't know why I'm getting cowboy, whatever that means. There needs to be some kind of balance, and I think if you're leaving, that's what you're aiming for, is balance, and that's what the Chariot's all about. It's controlling your emotions to get that balance. And you may have to use a lot of willpower when it comes to actually leaving. Man. And then again, the Chariot is movement. So again, you could be moving. With the Hierophant here, for some of you it's church, because usually they're leaving a church. So, and he's outside of the church, I just noticed. So it could be somebody's leaving churches or moving churches. And this is a travel card, like you're actually traveling. Oh my goodness, my cat, he never does this. I don't know what's going on with him. But I'm also seeing like the sun will rise tomorrow. I'm not sure why, but so you're going to have that better horizons that you're looking for with the Six of Swords. It's coming. It could be a journey by water or something that's happening very, very quickly. But I feel like it's going to be a big change. But it's definitely some kind of a move. Because you have all these movement cards. It's crazy. You may be moving in with a Taurus. You may be kicking a Taurus out, or Taurus may be kicking out a Cancer or an Aries. All these signs moving together. This is for every sign, but these in particular are standing out because they came out. Man. And I'm thinking this is going to be some kind of a lesson for you. So I'm trying to talk, but I don't have to. Yeah. Okay. For the religious people, because Five of Swords is here, I get this more of a cult type of atmosphere. So either you're leaving a cult type of religion or religious organization, or you're leaving home and joining one. But I'll tell you, with the Five of Pentacles here, this is somebody who's leaving the church, because the stained glass window is usually in the background. And here, there's still a stained glass window, funnily enough. I just noticed. The hand's on the outside. But I think you're still torn, but you finally made a decision. And I think somebody's leaving churches. They may have been kicked out of the church, and somebody's hightailing it out of there still. Because Five of Swords and that Hierophant is what it is. It's, leaving a religious organization that isolates you. And to me, isolation in religion, that's all about cult. It's just fanaticism. That could be why the Page of Wands is here as well. Sorry, I hate to do that. It hurts. It has something to do with like higher authorities. So again, that could be like a bishop, God, all those kind of people that you would think of as higher authority when it comes to religion. It could just be something like an official structure, that type of thing. So again, it could be something like a boss is leaving in a religious organization. A pastor could be stepping down. It could be, this could also be something that I don't normally see, but a pastor could be stepping down due to some words they said that weren't exactly politically correct. And so they didn't balance and they're having to go. And I think you're releasing a burden just because not only is the Two of Pentacles here, and the Six of Swords is moving on, the Page of Wands is in reverse. So that tells me go back to Ten of Wands. And Ten of Wands is that big, heavy burden. And that would be upright as opposed to reverse. So it's like carrying all that. Again, that could also be a promotion for people. So if a boss leaves, you might become the boss. You may have accepted a position just for the status, but it ends up being less money than you had thought, no matter if it's religious or not. I think this part over here is religious, and this part over here is something a little different for people who aren't religious. Man. And I think you've been trying to balance some kind of conflicting beliefs regarding a religion, and you just weren't able to reconcile those, and so you're hightailing it out. And some of you who are going into the cult type of belief, you're not willing to take a chance and leave. So there's some different people here. Somebody come cut my throat out. It hurts. I don't want my throat. Also, just again, there's some kind of a leader, possibly religious for some people, possibly not for others. But with the Hierophant, Five of Swords, Emperor reversed, this is just a really bad leader, a really bad boss. And you really want to leave, but it might cost you some money to go, or you got there, you didn't get enough money, and you want to leave. I see lots of movement. So if you want to leave, it may cost you something, and you have to weigh the pros and cons. That's what a lot of cards do that, but definitely Triumph. And the Emperor reversed kind of tells me that somebody's not really working together. Somebody has too much control, and somebody else doesn't have enough. It's like they're trying to assert power over you. Almost like somebody who would emasculate somebody. That's kind of what I see. And again, it's a criminal, okay? So it could have been a crime committed. Again, it could be a crime of words, like somebody didn't say something politically correct. Or it could be a real crime. So maybe somebody was, with kids. Hopefully not. All right, guys, that's your reading for this weekend. Hopefully I'll get better soon. All right, good luck.